Oh, so is he like a werewolf or something? Okay. Oh, he's like a beast. Oh, I get it. Oh. That's what he looks like. That's what he fired. Oh. He's a fucking teddy bear. Oh, and that's coming from someone who's an actual fucking teddy bear. What the fuck? Ooh. Uh. 意味はあるはず。
どうしたの？何があった？
何も入ってないの。中身どころか秀一の姿さえ。あんたの中空っぽなの。
空っぽ？
うん。そう。私意味が分かったかも。ねえ秀一、中に入っていい？
は？
試してみる価値はあるわ。
何言って。
空っぽの中に入って一つになる。きっとそれが空っぽの意味よ。
そんなわけ。
お願い。一緒になれる気がするの。
わかった。
Wait, he's an actual fursuit? What the heck? You know, Tate, you're making a video on this.
No, I'm fucking not, Leo. You can go and shove it. Ah well, got no other video ideas, so... why the fuck not? What did Leo just make me watch? Oh my god, this is hard to break down. Anyway, Gleipnir, everybody. An anime where a main character gets turned into a freaking fursuit. And I have no idea why the heck Leo wanted this to be my first media critique video. Let's just get over and done with and send this to him and then move on with my life. Anyway, I need to state that I'm talking up to episode 4 since that is the latest episode that came out and that's the only episode I've seen up to. Therefore, there will be spoilers to only up to episode 4. I've not read the manga and I've, well, been unable to watch any more of the anime. But I will try and talk about it the most I can with what I have seen. And there is a lot to talk about. Especially because episode 4 is a huge info dump that explains what's going on. But honestly, I'm actually surprised they had it that early. Normally they leave info dumps for anime roughly about episode 8-9. So let's get on to talk about Gleipnir. Anyway, the main character in the anime is named Shuichi. Don't know his last name because it's an anime and it's Japanese, I cannot even remember it. Let's move on. Shuichi starts the day recollecting on a small little rodent that appeared in front of the school. He recently died. Oh, and yes, this is an anime where the main character goes to high school. Who'da thunk? Anyway, he then starts thinking about this raccoon or whatever it is for a wee while, as he shows that he's shy and timid and normally has a bad perspective of death. With me so far? Okay, good. He then finds a burning building with a girl in it, who we later find out is named Claire. She's in the middle of this building with her top unbuttoned with a bra showing. Yeah, this is very fanservice-y, but okay. First action bit. The main character, Shuichi, slowly walks into the building and transforms into a fluffy mascot character. And this is the bit I got confused originally. What the heck did I watch? But anyway, he saves the girl from the burning building, only to get a beastly urge and pulls down her panties. This is an adult anime. Anyway, back to synopsis. He then drops his phone and she tracks him down and threatens him because it was her suicide that he prevented. Suicide. She then later proves that he is a furry character by pushing him off the roof and taking a picture of him mid-transformation. She then blackmails him and then uses that blackmail for him to tell her everything he knows about how he transformed and stuff like that, and she tells him about certain things as well. Also, these coins tie into it. And that's the best I can describe for you in 2 minutes. It is a surprisingly really packed anime, and just in 4 episodes there's a lot of twists and turns. I don't want to breathe too much into it. This was only a synopsis on episode 1. There's a lot that happens. But I want to talk about the reason the character turns into a fursuit, or a furry mascot. At the moment, I've been seeing more and more media focus on anthropomorphic animals, or if I should even say anthropomorphic and just use the bloody term furry. What is a furry, you may ask? Well, you can expect what the next video is going to be. Anyway, moving on to this. Furries normally dress up in these animal costumes, and there's an over saturation of furry media now, so what am I getting at? I'm not surprised one of these animes turned up at the moment. Right after Beastars and Brand New Animal, it's not really surprising. What was surprising for me when I first watched it, and I didn't even see this coming, is that the main character actually turns into a fursuit and not just a furry. Now this was shocking because honestly, how the heck was I going to expect seeing that? And the reason he transforms into a mascot in the first place is found in episode 4, where we find this vendor machine that if you find a special coin which can't be detected by phone, you find this coin, you put it in the vending machine, and it gives you an energy drink. And the energy drink will grant you a wish, or give you power of your inner self, and gives you a form fitting of you. Meaning this main character must have really liked animal mascots, because the form is based on his own self. As for being empty, this is actually due to his character as seen in episodes 1 to 4. He's actually kind of bland and generic as an anime protagonist. Think of, you get my point. I can't even think of anyone. The main character focuses actually on Claire, the psycho bit. She's actually a quite well-rounded character, so I'm going to move on to characters at the moment. So far, Gleipnir only has 2 protagonists. Suichi, the one who turns into a fursuit, and is pretty bland and generic, so I'm just going to skip him. He's basically just your average anime protagonist at the moment. He develops later. And Claire, the psycho bitch. And she's actually the more interesting one. Claire's backstory shown throughout the first 4 episodes is that her sister murdered her family, and no one would believe her that her sister turned into a monster. So she then becomes depressed, has nothing to lose, and tries to commit suicide by setting a barn on fire as she's still in it. Why she took her top off? No freaking clue, but she is psycho. But because she was saved, she uses that as reason to basically be horrible to Suichi at first. She even pushes him off the roof to prove that he can turn into a monster. Right, if her plan failed and he just saved her, Suichi would be dead. In this series, Claire has absolutely nothing to lose. If Soichi gives up and doesn't go with her, she will literally jump off a high edge and kill herself. In fact, in episode 4, the opening of the episode has her actually point a gun to her head. Oh yeah, Soichi actually grows a gun from his body whenever he transforms. That's not raising a few questions in the slightest. As for the antagonists, we have Claire's sister, who I can't remember her name. Though in story-wise, she does seem to actually have something to do with Soichi becoming an animal mascot, but this actually contradicts with information we learn later, so I don't know. Honestly, this is for me from only episode 4. I don't know where this goes. She turns into a bunch of fluffy black cloud, and then she could rip people apart. She literally rips the head off the fursuit guy. Now, for the character I'm calling Leg Day, because I don't remember her name either. Apparently she found a coin, and her backstory is her using it to cheat. She gained the power to alter her muscles of her legs and arms to basically be the best at her sport. She loses a coin, finds Claire has a coin, and then uses that as justification to hunt down Claire. And not gonna lie, the fight scene between her and when Soichi and Claire are together in the suit, it's just badass. I'm not gonna show any pictures of it, not gonna spoil it, I'll just let you watch it. And a WTF outcome. Now I'm gonna take a sec to talk about the animation, and it's really good. Like, actually really good. Like, there's even a fight scene where Claire and Soichi have to like bind together to attack, well, Leg Day. I should honestly just have a look on it, but anyway, the animation here is actually really fluid, and it's something I would actually leave you to watch for yourself. Just on its own, I would still recommend the anime, just at the moment. Only on the first 4 episodes, but it's well animated. Even Soichi's transformations are well choreographed, and it shows enough. And it's also well designed, and to be honest, I'm just kind of impressed stat-wise. Normally when you find odd shows with that, they have like very easy shortcuts to cut between animated scenes. But no, they don't use any of those shortcuts. In fact, one of the shortcuts would have been to do all the locations CG, but now a lot of them just look 2D hand drawn, and it's just really good. I would recommend it on animation alone. Now, as for my final thoughts, I'm just going to say this right now. There is too much fan service in it. Like, way too much. There's even a scene where it's a camera shot. I don't think there's any dialogue, but it's just the camera showing up the character's skirt and actually seeing the panties. Also the scene where Soichi in his beast forms pull down Claire's panties when he's get the beastly urges. These scenes could easily be cut out. The scenes where Claire gets undressed in front of Soichi and all the sexual stuff in the suit, I'd say is just enough. Okay, you don't need to overdo it. This anime has that kind of problem. But as for everything else, the story's kind of intriguing, if not WTF. The characters are intriguing enough for me to continue watching. Well, Claire is, Soichi's a bit bland, but I mean, he's likely to grow, as in that's kind of the point of these things. And I want to know more about Claire's sister and how she connects to Soichi's powers. So, yeah. Plus the whole fursuit thing is enough for me to see what else crazy stuff this thing have. With it, you're either on board or you're like not. I'm not good at rating at the moment, but at the moment, if I were to rate it, I would rate it 6.5 to 7. And to be honest, that's the best I can rate it. It's not great, and because of the fan service, like my thoughts on No Game No Life, it kind of pushes it down a little bit. But it's still a well interesting story, and it's something I want to go back to and watch again. And to be honest, episode 5 dropped as I was making this video. So I'm just gonna keep up to date with it and hope it gets really good. At the moment I can't give it too high and I can't give it too low. So I'm gonna say 6.7 at the moment. Depending on how it goes, it might be higher or lower. Anyway, this is Tate, signing out, and I hope you enjoyed this media review. A Tate Thoughts media review. Now, bye!
Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video, and please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and maybe even click the notification bell to keep up to date on the next videos. I hope you enjoy our content, and please check out some more if you're able to. Anyway, this is Leo from Tate and Leo, and this is me signing you out. Bye!
Now I'll leave links to another video I've done on the channel, and I'll also leave a other link right here in the box that will have YouTube pick for you one of the videos it thinks you might like. This way you get a bit of random quality, and these cards too take forever. Anyway, thanks for watching the video this far in. This is Tate, and I'm signing out. Hope you have a great day. Bye!